Like if you found the video valuable. The Kismet glided through the abyss of deep space, its hull humming with quiet energy. Dr. Sora Lin sat alone in the ship's auditory lab, a room outfitted with hypersensitive instruments designed to detect and map sound-based anomalies in space. Officially, it was a scientific mission. Unofficially, it was her escape. Sound shouldn't exist in space, at least not the kind human ears could detect. But with quantum resonance amplification, Kismet's instruments were capable of picking up the impossible. For the first 3 weeks, the recordings were mostly cosmic static and the occasional system feedback loop. Then came the voice. Not a glitch, not interference, a voice, faint, female, and old, speaking in Mandarin, but an ancient dialect even Sora had to look up. It said only one thing: you must remember. You always forget. The playback looped at 2:17 ship time every cycle. Same voice, same sentence, same impossible location. Somewhere off the bow, in empty space. Sora isolated the frequency and reran diagnostics. The system was clean. The next day, a second voice joined it, this time male, whispering in Swahili. She's almost here. Don't let go this time. Sora's fingers trembled as she transcribed the words. There was no logical source for these transmissions. She was thousands of light years from Earth, and Kismet was the only active ship in this quadrant. Unless the chamber wasn't just detecting sounds. What if it was detecting echoes? Not from this present, but from fractured timelines, collapsed realities, or forgotten loops of existence. Was the chamber picking up the resonant memory of alternate futures? She sent the data back to Earth Command. The response was clinical: continue observation. Do not engage. But Sora had never been good at following orders. She fed her own voice into the system, layered with a question. Who are you? The answer came 2 hours later. A child's voice, soft and familiar, replied in clear English, you already know. You always knew. That night, Sora dreamed of a city built on floating rings, a place she'd never visited but somehow remembered. A girl standing in the rain. A fire that erased everything. A promise made in a different lifetime. And then she remembered. This wasn't the first time she'd been aboard the Kismet. She'd heard the voices before. She'd asked the questions. She'd broken protocol. Each time, she got closer to the truth, and each time, something reset. A loop. The echo chamber wasn't a tool. It was a trap, a recursive reality amplifier. Every sound, every word spoken inside it rippled backward, altering the moments that created it, bending time back on itself. Those voices weren't from the void, they were fragments of herself. Past selves, possible selves, echoes of choices not taken. And the final choice always came with silence. Sora stood in front of the chamber's interface. This time, she wouldn't ask. This time, she would speak, break the loop. No playback came, no whispers, just silence, and then, a pulse. A single, low frequency that shook the ship's core. Time fractured, the hull of reality groaned. The voices screamed, and then stopped. When Sora woke, she was on Earth. Not the Earth she left, but a different one. No records of Kismet, no mission, but in her dreams, she still heard the chamber. Still remembered the girl in the rain. And sometimes, when everything is quiet, she speaks into the silence. Don't let go this time.